Heatwave, the small coastal town pulsed with summer heat, the air thick with the scent of salt and jasmine. Elena hadn't planned on stopping at the beachfront bar, but the neon glow and distant hum of jazz lured her in. She needed a drink, maybe a distraction. She didn't expect to find him. Logan Monroe. He leaned against the bar, broad shoulders relaxed, fingers wrapped around a sweating glass of whiskey. His dark eyes met hers, a slow smirk curling at the edges of his lips. Elena. His voice was smooth, familiar. Her breath hitched, but she forced herself to stay composed. Logan. 3 years. That's how long it had been. 3 years since their last summer here. Since nights spent whispering secrets under the stars. Since the last time they'd said goodbye to soon, to unfinished. She turned to the bartender, but before she could order, Logan shifted closer, his warmth radiating through the thick air. Didn't think I'd see you here again. She swallowed, keeping her voice even. Neither did I. He chuckled, low and knowing. You still take yours with lime? Before she could respond, the bartender slid a drink in front of her. Exactly how she liked it. She shot Logan a look, but he only raised his glass in a silent toast. The ice clinked as she took a sip, but her focus wasn't on the drink, it was on the way Logan watched her. Like he could see through every carefully placed wall she had built. You staying long? He asked, his voice quiet. She hesitated. She should say no. She should walk away, pretend the past was the past. But then his fingers brushed against hers on the bar, just the lightest touch. Barely there. And yet, it sent warmth curling through her, as potent as any summer breeze. Elena, he murmured, leaning in just enough for her to catch. The scent of cedar and something unmistakably him. Tell me you don't feel it. She exhaled, heartbeat unsteady. She had spent 3 years convincing herself she had moved on. That what they had was a fleeting summer thing. But the way his voice wrapped around her name, the way his touch sent fire racing through her skin, she couldn't lie. I never stopped feeling it. His gaze darkened, lips parted as if he had more to say. But the air between them had already shifted. The bar, the music, the people around them faded into the background. Elena took a slow step closer, her pulse a steady drumbeat in her ears. Logan's fingers traced the curve of her wrist, lingering just long enough to set her nerves alight. Come with me, he whispered. She should say no. She should walk away. But instead, she took his hand. And just like that, the past wasn't the past anymore. It was the present. It was them. And this time, she wasn't letting go.